Alright, in this video we're going to be going over the deadlift flip into a crucifix. Now some of you I know have seen this before, but some of you haven't. So we're going to show you at first the full thing, and then we're going to break it down for you and go step by step. Okay, so now you've seen it, let's break it down. This is your starting position. So gentlemen, you're down almost on one knee, or on one knee if you need to. The leg that is closest to the lady is where the knee that's going to be on the ground. I know you can't see my other leg very well, however my other leg is actually up at 90 degrees like a lunge position. And then I'm leaning forward so I can reach around the lady's waist as best I can. Now, that's very important. You need to reach around to her waist, don't reach around and grab her ribs, which isn't very comfortable. Ladies, you are sitting on the ground, legs in front or close to your body. Both your arms are going to be on the shoulder closest to you. Now, make sure you do that because you will be flipping, similar to a backflip here. So, you're on the ground, you're here like this. This is your starting position. Now this part is very important. This is how you're both going to be able to get up high enough and be able to flip well enough from the ground, which is difficult, so that you can actually flip into this crucifix position. So ladies, what you're doing is you're getting your outside leg as close to you as you can, now while you're seated, and then you're pushing off with that leg to push yourself up. Make sure that you really push off pretty hard and you kick your leg that's close to the guy. Now I know it looks like she's kicking me in the face, but she's not. Her knee is off to my side. It's not hitting me in the face. So you kick really hard with one leg and you push really hard with the other, and you flip yourself up as best you can. Flip yourself over or around his shoulder as best you can. Now gentlemen, at the same time she's doing this, you're pushing with your legs to lift up and give upward momentum at the same time. Now, make sure you move at the same time, because if she tries to flip, gentlemen, without you lifting up, her head's going to hit the ground or the floor, and we don't want that. So make sure that when she kicks, you lift at the same time to try and get her all the way up. Now that she's flipped around, ladies, you're going to stay almost in this position. You're actually going to rotate just a little bit more, and then the guy's going to lift you up. So notice how she's flipped over. She's almost horizontal, basically doing a Superman or a plank on the guy's shoulder, but she's still going to rotate a little bit more as we continue. I just want to pay attention to make sure that you lift your arms out and away. Make sure you don't hit the guy in the face with your elbow or your forearm, because that doesn't feel very good. And then gentlemen, your arms stay on the lady until the last moment when you need to move them. So as you do this and you're flipping her around, it gets to a point where, gentlemen, you have to move your hands from her waist to her armpits. You want to make sure that you're placing your hands as close to her body as you can, which is the most comfortable and the most stable place that you can have your hands. Now understand that I'm not gripping. I have a loose grip, and my hands are basically open, and she just sits right in that area between my thumb and forefinger, and that makes it the most comfortable for everyone. Ladies, you need to make sure that you're pushing down with your shoulders, and that your legs can do in two different positions or several positions. You can have this almost figure four kind of pretty legs if you want. You can have them straight down and ankles crossed. No, it's up to you at this point, but your choreographer might have you do something else. And then gentlemen, once you're here, you're actually going to have to push up a little bit to make sure to get her up the rest of the way so she's mostly vertical. As you can see here, I pushed my arms all the way up, and then I brought them back so that the lady is more vertical and more of a crucifix position, which is appropriate. So just do what you have to get there, and then the rest of it you're rotating and then coming down, so we'll go over that in a little bit. Don't pay attention to my rotations here, they're pretty bad because I'm dancing on uneven ground with sticks and other things. So the ending on this one was just a front flip exit. So if you need to, you can review either a moon flip or some of our other ones that have that same type of exit, but you just gentlemen, you just need to make sure that you move your hands to her waist and lower back so that you're supporting her lower back the whole way down when you set her on the ground so that she has a nice, easy landing.